ask him. If he does, they lose it all. But anytime the Beast misses, the clock will stop, and the players will have the chance to answer the same question. If they answer correctly, they push the Beast back one step. The more pushbacks, the better their chance of taking home that money. Let's see if their 18-step lead will be enough. The final chase is on. Let's put 2 minutes on the clock. Your time starts now. More than half of the Amazon rainforest is located in what country?
Brazil.
Correct. Mike Tyson lost a fight when he bit off part of what boxer's ear?
Evander Holyfield.
Correct. In the 2001 film Moulin Rouge, what actress played Satine?
Kylie Minogue.
Stop the clock.
It's Nicole Kidman.
That is wrong.
Totally. It's not Coven.
Oh.
All right, guys, very important. These pushbacks really make all the difference in this game.
Totally good. Our answer is Nicole Kidman.
The correct answer is Nicole Kidman. And the Beast goes back one step. 1 minute, 43 seconds on the clock, 17 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, the first rabies vaccine was developed by what French chemist?
Louis Pasteur.
Correct. What's the official residence of the president of the Russian Federation?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
What do you think?
Kremlin's the only thing I can think of.
Kremlin. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
I think it's right.
All right, we'll see.
Our answer is the Kremlin.
The correct answer is the Kremlin! And the Beast gets pushed back again! 1 minute, 35 seconds on the clock, 17 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, what Norse explorer was the second son of Eric the Red?
Leif Erikson.
Correct. Owned by Adidas, what sportswear company's name was inspired by an African antelope?
Puma.
Stop the clock.
Yeah.
That is wrong.
Reebok.
Reebok?
Yeah.
Our answer is Reebok.
The correct answer is Reebok! And the Beast gets pushed back again! 1 minute, 25 seconds on the clock, 17 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, according to the last line of the novel 1984, whom did Winston love?
Big Brother.
Correct. A sign of respect shown to royalty. What is a lady's equivalent of a male bow?
Curtsy.
Correct. The Palk Strait and the Gulf of Mannar separate India from what
Sri
island
Lanka.
nation? Correct. What insect is sometimes referred to as the devil's darning needle?
Dragonfly.
Correct. What 2013 movie about a search for a woman's son was co-written by Steve Coogan?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Steve Coogan, Philomena. Philomena.
Philomena?
Yeah, it's Philomena.
Our answer is Philomena.
The correct answer is Philomena! And the Beast goes back one more time! 59 seconds on the clock, 14 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, the puzzle introduced in 1979 as number place is now known by what Japanese name?
Sudoku.
Correct. Used for seasoning ham, what spices oil do dentists use as an anesthetic?
Cloves.
Correct. At the time of its demise, the Austro-Hungarian Empire was led by what royal family?
The Habsburgs.
Correct. What Asian temple complex is the world's largest
Angkor
religious
Wat.
structure? Correct. A match in what sport is usually broken into 6 chukkers?
Polo.
Correct. Mila Jovovich was starred in 5 films based on what
Resident Evil.
Correct. What international group replaced the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade?
World Trade Organization.
Correct. In 2013, the Oxford Dictionaries added what word meaning hip thrusting dance?
Twerking.
Correct. The Sargasso Sea is located in the northern part of what ocean?
Atlantic.
Correct. For most of the 1970s, who was Rolling Stone magazine's chief photographer?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Leibowitz?
I'll go with Leibowitz. I like Annie Leibowitz.
Our answer is Annie Leibowitz.
The correct answer is Annie Leibowitz! And the Beast goes back one step. 11 seconds on the clock, 6 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, what wind instrument is James Galway best known for playing?
Flute.
Correct. In the New Testament, what angel told Mary she'd give birth
Gabriel.
to Jesus? Correct. The element manganese has what chemical symbol?
Amen.
Correct. What leavening agent is red act? You guys just beat the Beast! For $110,000, evenly split between the two of you, you're both going home Your time starts now. How many total years are honored for a silver wedding anniversary?
25.
Correct. What flowers of the hemp family are grown primarily for use in brewing beer?
Hops.
Correct. What informative website's logo is an unfinished jigsaw globe?
Google Maps.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's Wikipedia. You know, they got the globe with the puzzle pieces. Right. Wikipedia.
The correct answer is Wikipedia. We push the beast back 1 step. 1 minute, 46 seconds on the clock, 25 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, in 2012, who was elected president of Egypt?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Mohammed Morsi, right? Yes. Morsi.
The correct answer is Morsi. We push the beast back 1 more time. 1 minute, 42 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again. Now, who was the lead singer of the band Nirvana?
Kurt Cobain.
Correct. What 2013 movie centers on the AIDS illness of part-time rodeo cowboy Ron Woodruff?
$1 Million Buyers Club. Oh, wrong one.
Stop the clock.
Dallas Buyers Club. Yeah. Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas Buyers Club is correct. Push the beast back. 1 more step. 1 minute, 33 seconds on the clock, 26 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, what Roman god of portals has faces on the front and back of his head? Correct. In 1951, what doctor created a childbirth method using breathing techniques?
Alexander.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Lamaze. Yeah. Better know this one now. Yeah. Lamaze.
The correct answer is Lamaze. Beast goes back. Can't even get himself on the board right now.
Relax. I got them where they want them.
1 minute, 24 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again. Now, the Jewish Sabbath begins at sunset on what day of the week?
Friday.
Correct. Which word is a gerund in the sentence answering can be fun?
Fun.
Stop the clock.
Answering.
Your answer is correct, and the beast goes back. 1 step. 1 minute, 16 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again. Now, in what Showtime TV series did Jonathan Rhys-Meyers play King Henry VIII?
The Tudors.
Correct. Gustave Flaubert was tried for insulting public morality after writing what novel?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Madame Bovary's famous work. Madame Bovary.
The correct answer is Madame Bovary. And the beast gets pushed off the board. This is insane. I can't even look at him.
Oddly therapeutic.
1 minute, 5 seconds on the clock, 26 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, on an email, the CC option stands for what?
Carbon copy.
Correct. Nora Jones played herself in what 2012 comedic film about
Ted.
a potty mouth? Correct. Saddam Hussein's 1990 invasion of what nearby country?
Kuwait.
Correct. Deadly if prepared incorrectly, what fish is called fugu?
Blowfish.
Correct. What Motown singer was backed by the Miracles?
Smokey Robinson.
Correct. St. Ignatius of Loyola belongs
Jesuits.
to... Stop the clock. That is wrong. Team. St. Ignatius of Loyola belongs to what ethnic group native to parts of Spain and France?
Sounds like the Basque. Yeah. The Basque.
The correct answer is Basque. And the beast goes back from 5 to 4. 44 seconds on the clock, 22 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, what cosmonaut performed the first spacewalk?
Leonev.
Correct. Haitian leader Francois Duvalier was known by what nickname?
Pavadoc.
Correct. Open during swallowing, what tube leads from the middle ear to the back of the nose?
Eustachian.
Correct. The gems malachite and peridot are what basic color?
Green.
Correct. The name of what stuffing for green olives is Spanish for pepper?
Jalapeno.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Pimento.
Pimento is correct. And the beast goes back 1 step. 24 seconds on the clock, 19 to catch. Your time begins again. Now, the word opera can be used as the plural of what other word?
Opus.
Correct. In 2008, publishing giant Thomas Corporation merged with what news service?
Huffington Post.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Associated Press, maybe. News Corp. What it?
Good guess.
Okay. AP.
The correct answer is Reuters. Beast stays where he is. 16 seconds, 18 to catch. Your time begins again now. An arbalist is what type of handheld medieval weapon that shoots
Crossbow.
arrows? Correct. In 1971, what actor refused to accept the Oscar he won for playing
Marlon
General
Brando.
Patton? Stop the
The
clock.
other one.
George C. Scott.
That is wrong. Team?
George C. Scott.
George C. Scott is correct. Push the beast back. 8 seconds, 18 to catch. Your time begins again now. A native of what city is properly called a carioca?
Rio de Janeiro.
Correct. What high-pressure drilling process for extracting fuel uses a fluid mixture?
Oh.
Bracket! You just won $175,000! What an incredible game! It's okay, Mickey! You're gonna be all right.
I've lost enough games of rugby to know when to take the beating like a man.
Exactly. The J team's taking home $175,000. That's a lot of diapers. Is on. Two minutes on the clock, please. Your time starts now. What plant of the lily family is called the stinking rose?
Garlic.
Correct. In the Bible, who was the wicked wife of King Ahab?
Jezebel.
Correct. Anne Elliot is the heroine of what Jane Austen novel?
Mansfield Park.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Team.
It's not Pride and Prejudice.
Right.
And it's Nonsense and Sensibility.
Okay.
The only one I know is Emma. So,
Okay.
Emma.
The correct answer is Persuasion. Beast stays where he is. Your time begins again now. Bogota is the capital of what country?
Oh, Colombia.
Correct. What Swedish music streaming service lets users create shareable playlists?
Spotify.
Correct. In 2011, what planet completed its first orbit of the sun since its discovery in 1846?
Neptune.
Correct. What was the penultimate state to join the U.S.?
Alaska.
Correct. Who directed the movie Star Trek Into Darkness?
Pass.
Stop the clock. The Beast has passed.
Absolutely, yes. J.J. Abrams.
The correct answer is J.J. Abrams. The Beast goes back from step 6 to step 5. 1 minute, 20 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again now. On what Rio de Janeiro peak does the Christ the Redeemer statue stand?
Sugarloaf Mountain.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Team, if you can give me a correct answer, you can push the Beast back 1 step.
Like Arecibo jumps through my mind. I mean, I have no idea.
Go for it. Yes.
Arecibo?
The correct answer is
Corcovado.
Mount Corcovado. Beast stays where he is. 1 minute, 16 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again now. In 1996, what international dance craze was launched by a Los Del Rio hit?
Macarena.
Correct. According to Shakespeare, what herb is used for remembrance?
Rosemary.
Correct. The New York club Birdland was named for what jazz musician?
Parker.
Correct. What daughter of a Beatle designed uniforms for the British Olympic
Stella
team?
McCartney.
Correct. What type of cheese is a traditional Monte Cristo sandwich?
Feta.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Team.
I had a Monte Cristo for dinner last night. It's Swiss.
That's what I thought too. All right. Swiss cheese.
The correct answer is Swiss. The best goes from 9 to 8. 51 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again now. In photography, what is the term used for the opening in a camera lens that admits light?
Aperture.
Correct. A ballet jump begins with what movement that means to bend?
Plie.
Correct. Mark Zuckerberg was famously sued by twins with what last name?
Can't remember.
Stop the clock. Beast can't remember this one. Team.
Oh, Winklevoss.
The correct answer? Winklevoss. The Beast goes from 10 to 9. 36 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again now. What Greek philosopher said the whole is more than the sum of its parts?
Socrates.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Team.
God says Aristotle?
I was thinking Plato.
Hey, you're taller than me. She says Plato, you say Plato.
Plato.
The correct answer is
Aristotle. The beast stays where he is. 9 to catch, 32 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again. Now, traditionally, what's the primary vegetable in coleslaw?
Cabbage.
Correct. On July 4th, 1826, Thomas Jefferson and what other former U.S. president died?
Adams. John.
Correct. Vedic astrology originated in what country?
India.
Correct. Former wrestler The Rock now acts in movies under what birth
Dwayne
name?
Johnson.
Correct. In 2000, who became president of Syria?
Assad.
Correct. Called the Incorruptible, what French revolutionary was guillotined?
Robespierre.
Correct. What Greek god was condemned to support the sky on his shoulders?
Atlas.
Correct. There is an acronym in which the R stands for what?
Let's put 2 minutes on the clock. Your time begins now. Who was U.S. president during the Cuban Missile Crisis?
JF Kennedy.
Correct. In Frozen, Josh Gad provides the voice of what lovable snowman?
Olaf.
Correct. What human organ secretes the waxy substance called cerumen?
The skin.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Okay, guys, this is where it really counts. If you can give us the correct answer, we will push the beast back one step.
Yeah, cerumen is definitely earwax. Cerumen is earwax, so it comes from the ear.
The correct answer is... the ear!
Yes!
Good job! And the beast goes from 2 to 1. Push him back. 18 to catch, 1 minute, 47 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again now. Home to the most active volcanoes in the solar system, Io is a moon of what planet?
Jupiter.
Correct. A World War II era British motivational poster advised keep calm and what?
Carry on.
Correct. In Roman mythology, Neptune is depicted carrying what three-pointed weapon?
Trident.
Correct. Located southwest of the Philippines, what's the world's third largest island?
New Guinea.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. You have another opportunity here to push him back.
It's either Borneo or Madagascar.
No, it's not Madagascar. It's too far. I don't know what else to say.
Okay.
All right.
Borneo, I guess.
Borneo.
Borneo is right. You guys, oh my God. And the beast goes back from 4 to 3.
I'm not sure about that.
16 to catch, 1 minute, 28 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again now. What ancient Greek philosopher founded the Lyceum School?
Diogenes.
Stop the clock.
So I think it was Aristotle, just based on what I can remember. What do you think?
Well, because there's that painting about with Socrates giving a lecture, and there's Plato on the side. That's why I think Socrates.
Socrates. All right, team, I'm going to need an answer.
I feel like it's Aristotle.
Okay.
Aristotle?
The correct answer is Aristotle.
Easy.
And the beast goes back again from 3 to 2. 17 to catch, 1 minute, 23 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again now. LASIK is a surgical procedure performed on what part of the body?
The eye.
Correct. The Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing Company is today
3M.
called what? Correct. Denzel Washington stars in what 2014 movie based on an
Equalizer.
80s? Correct. In 1945, what fashion magazine was launched in Paris by Alain Gordon-Lazareff?
L.
Correct. From the Latin for wise man, humans make up what species?
Homo sapiens.
Correct. What Tchaikovsky piece is often performed on July 4th accompanied by cannons?
The 1812.
Correct. In video games like Doom and Call of Duty, the term FPS stands for what?
First-person shooter.
Correct. What canal passes through the Bitter Lakes on its way to the sea?
Suez.
Correct. In 2014, hackers stole nude photos of celebs from what Apple online storage system?
Cloud.
More specific?
iCloud.
Correct. What's the basic monetary unit of Vietnam?
Dong.
Correct. What legendary Belgian cyclist was known as the Cannibal?
Eddie Merckx.
Correct. The sitcom The Golden Girls is set in what U.S. city?
Miami.
Correct. What ailment are you suffering from if you're diagnosed with mal de mer?
Pass, bugger.
Stop the clock.
I think mal means bad and mer means sea, so seasickness makes sense. Do you guys agree?
That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah.
Okay. We'll say seasickness.
The correct answer is seasickness. And we push the beast back again. From 14 to 13. Nice work. Here we go. 6 to catch. 24 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again. Now, what legislative body elects the German chancellor?
Bundestag.
Correct. Pop Rocks candy explodes because it contains tiny bubbles of what gas?
Carbon dioxide.
Correct. In 1797, what green aromatic liqueur was first sold by Henri Louis Pernod?
Chartreuse.
Stop the clock. Guys, this is really your chance. Can you give me a correct answer?
Will you repeat it and finish it for
I will
us,
repeat the question.
Oh, I wish I had that luxury.
In 1797, what green aromatic liqueur was first sold by Henri Louis Pernod?
It's absinthe, right?
It's gotta be absinthe.
Absinthe is a French thing.
Yeah,
The guy's
okay,
name
I'm
was
fine
French.
with that. We'll say absinthe.
You're the bartender.
Absinthe is right! And the beast goes back one more time from 15 to 14. All right, here we go. 5 to catch, 9 seconds on the clock. Your time begins again. Now, dedicated to artist Edvard, the Munch Museum is located in what European city?
Oslo.
Correct. What's the term for a male bee whose only function is to mate with
Drone.
the queen? Correct. In a streetcar named Desire. That's $60,000 a piece. Guys, we knew you were a tough team, and now you have conquered the beast! That was really, really incredible. Beastie, what would you like to say?
21 right, but unfortunately 5 wrong, and you punished them all. You took your opportunities. You deserve every cent. Well played, guys.
Congratulations, $180,000 is yours. Outstanding job tonight. They crushed the beast. Can another team leave victorious? Find out next time. Thanks for watching The Chase.
$125,000 on the line, and the final chase is on. Ready, sir?
Yes.
Let's put 2 minutes on the clock, please. Your time begins now. Which sign of the Western Zodiac is represented by a ram?
Aries.
Correct. Beluga is a type of what fish prized for its caviar?
Sturgeon.
Correct. What is the world's largest freshwater lake in surface area?
Caspian Sea.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Raj, this is your opportunity to push the beast back 1 step.
Is it Lake Superior?
The correct answer is Lake Superior. Push the beast back 1 step. Ready?
Yes.
Your time begins again. Now, what 4-word phrase was on a plaque on Harry Truman's desk?
The buck stops here.
Correct. Sacha Baron Cohen's character Borat is from what country?
Kazakhstan.
Correct. Shangri-La was a utopia in whose novel?
James Hilton.
Correct. Mrs. Frank Butler was a sharpshooter known by what famous stage name?
Clancy Jane.
Stop the clock. Raj?
Is it Annie Oakley?
Oh.
Annie Oakley? Oh, yes, it is. Push the beast back 1 step from 4 to 3. 127 on the clock, 16 to catch. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time begins again. Now, what 1972 movie begins with the line, I believe in America?
The Godfather.
Correct. In 2013, Nicolas Maduro was sworn in as president of what country?
Portugal.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Raj?
Venezuela.
Venezuela is the correct answer. And the beast goes back 1 step. Again. Ready, sir?
Yes.
Your time begins again. Now, what is the term for the art of pruning trees and shrubs into ornamental shapes?
Topiary.
Correct. What one-time wife of Paul McCartney was a Dancing with the Stars contestant in 2007?
Heather Mills McCartney.
Correct. With the motto Equal Rights, what Western state was the first to allow women to vote?
Wyoming.
Correct. What H.G. Wells novel is set in the year 802,701?
The Time Machine.
Correct. What fruit was once known as the Chinese gooseberry?
Kiwi fruit.
Correct. What trickster Norse god instigated?
Loki.
Correct. Jerry Seinfeld co-created his own sitcom with what other comedian?
Larry David.
Correct. What musical instruments are usually played by a couple dancing the fandango?
Castanets.
Correct. If music be the food of love, play on is spoken by Duke Orsino in what Shakespeare play?
The Tempest.
Stop.
Oh, it's the other one.
That is wrong. Raj?
12th Night.
Twelfth Night is correct. Ready, sir?
Yeah, let's do it.
Your time begins again. Now, Rodin's statue of the thinker is made of what material?
Marble.
Stop the clock. Raj?
Bronze.
Bronze is correct. To push the beast back. 10 to 9.
Done 10 in 26 seconds before.
Here we go. Your time begins again. Now, the lead character in The Devil Wears Prada was inspired by what Vogue editor?
Miranda Richardson. No.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Raj?
Anna Wintour.
Yeah.
That is correct. The beast goes back from 9 to 8.
These pushbacks kill you every time.
24 seconds on the clock. You ready, sir?
Yeah.
Your time begins again. Now, what French philosopher said, "I think, therefore I am"?
René Descartes.
Correct. In what song does Alicia Keys sing "Concrete Jungle Where Dreams Are Made Of"?
Empire State of Mind.
Correct. What author's first novel was The Hunt for Red October?
Tom Clancy.
Correct. Who was the first African-American member of the U.S. Supreme Court?
Clarence Hill.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Raj, to push the beast back one step, do you have the correct answer?
Thurgood Marshall.
Yes, it is. Beast goes back one step. Your time begins again. Now, Kim Jong-un was named 2012 Sexiest Man Alive by what satirical news source?
I'll just surrender and say well played, sir. Well played, sir. And I think he's earned it.